So initially, it was purely a time saving problem and about trying to save Jamie initially and his process of receiving as many tracks as he did, reducing the amount of time that he was spending reviewing, reducing the amount of time that he was going through emails, and then having members of his team being involved in that process. And that has since evolved into a much bigger array of problems that we identified in the not only the demo sending world but then the promo sending world, and how artists are moving their music around to the places it needs to be. So whether it's you're sending a track to a label that you want to get signed on, or whether it's that you have a track that's upcoming for release and you want to get it in front of DJs that are going to play it, or even just trying to get your tracks to other producers for feedback. And then there is this entire environment where people are using a number of different tools, whether it's different links where they upload their music and then sending it via email or via DMs. And that process was very fragmented. It was very, in our words, I think broken is always the word that we come back to. And we were trying to find a way to make it completely streamlined, from whether it's you're starting on a project and you have an Ableton file that you want to send to someone for a little bit of feedback, all the way through to this track is about to be released and I want to distribute it to as many people as possible who could potentially buy it. And we see that landscape as something that we're trying to work in to solve the problem of sending music. And then beyond that, we've since looked at the wider problem of what people are trying to do when they're going through this process. And it is all about developing a career. It's about developing relationships with people, because that's ultimately the thing that moves you forward in your career. And so since then, we've looked at all the different ways that people are currently doing that, and we're trying to solve problems around how we can better people's career, give them the opportunities that they deserve without spending tons of money, without spending tons of time doing things that aren't related to either making music or sending music.